Hello, this video is about Nikola Tesla. Was he the first person to experience electrosensitivity from overexposure to electrical radiation?
Electrosensitivity. Nikola Tesla, the first case. Nikola Tesla was a man way ahead of his time. His legacy includes AC electricity, radio, fluorescent lights, remote control, robotics, laser, and the electric motor, and this list is far from complete. In his time there were probably no other people on the planet that received his level of exposure to EMF. It could well be that he was the first ever victim of electrosensitivity. Electrosensitivity seems to occur in people who experience prolonged periods of high exposure to EMF. This was the case with UK sculptress Margaret Lovell, buying a cordless phone and having long conversations with family overseas. The body can take so much and then something seems to get pushed over the edge and tolerance goes down close to zero. Then modern life can become unbearable. In the case of Tesla, it was reported in his biography, written by his friend John O'Neill, that he suffered greatly in his later years. To doctors he appeared at death's door. One of the symptoms of the illness was an acute sensitivity of all the sense organs. His senses had always been extremely keen, but this sensitivity was now so tremendously exaggerated that the effects were a form of torture. The ticking of a watch 3 rooms away sounded like the beat of hammers on an anvil. The vibration of ordinary city traffic, when transmitted through a chair or bench, pounded through his body. Ordinary speech sounded like thunderous pandemonium. The slightest touch had the mental effect of a tremendous blow. A beam of sunlight shining on him produced the effect of an internal explosion. His whole body was constantly racked by twitches and tremors. Nikola Tesla may well have been the first, but, unfortunately, far from the last to develop this condition. We at Life Energy Designs have had many dealings with people suffering electrosensitivity at various levels. Our products are able to help with many of the symptoms to make life bearable, but there is no known cure. Globally, it is only Sweden who has recognized electrosensitivity as a medical condition. If you're unlucky enough to be electrosensitive, this is where you want to live at. They have a support system to help you lead a normal life. Elsewhere, your doctor will likely look at you over their glasses, issue some antidepressants and write the word psychotic on your notes. Not what you want when you're suffering some real and profound symptoms. So what about the rest of us? Well, Nikola Tesla subjected himself to extreme EMF exposure, but today this would likely not be an unusual scenario. As 3G phone networks become 4G, smart meters and Wi-Fi get installed everywhere, exposure levels are now extreme. In Sweden they estimate that around 2.5% of the population are suffering from electrosensitivity. But how many people are connecting their symptoms to EMF exposure? Other estimates suggest that globally around 35% of us have some level of electrosensitivity, with projections of around 50% by 2017. Right now, if you're aware enough to be watching this, then you would be well advised to educate yourself, limit exposure, and use protective tools to ensure that you stay the right side of these statistics. If you live or work in a high EMF environment, then treat this advice as urgent. Wishing you a low EMF day.
Hi, thanks for watching. If you're interested in watching more of the same, join our newsletter and we'll keep you informed. Take care.